Hello, viewers, and welcome to the NMUC podcast. Today, we have a very important person, Mr. Low, the CEO of Horfat Enterprise Indian Bahad. Welcome, Mr. Low.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
I think our viewers would be very keen to know about you, your organization. So maybe can we start with you sharing about yourself?
Sure, no problems. I'm a Johor born um, businessman that is having the experience for more than 10 years in the industry of logistics. And I completed my studies in social science, studying psychology, social psychologists, and sociologists. And I ended up inheriting the business from my father as the second generations of the family business.
Right. Wonderful. And perhaps would you like to share a bit about your organization?
Yeah, sure. Horvat Enterprise Sdn Bhd is currently a subsidiary of Horvat Holding Sdn Bhd. We are a big group that caters the service for all kind of logistics activities, supply chains, consultancies, and also with a lot of license consultancies for a lot of MNC companies that is in Johor, Malaysia. And aside from that, we have been in the industry for more than 29 years. Next year will be our 30 years and 30th anniversaries. And throughout these 30 years, we have gone through the ups and downs. And we are now one of the top contributors of Johor Port and PDP, being with our own fleet of trucks as well. And of course, we have like warehouses and we have like all kind of facilities to help our clients to ship throughout the world.
Interesting and very impressive background of your organization. Um, I understand today we have signed an MOU with the Netherlands Maritime University College. Would you like to share, um, in principle, what sort of opportunities for students through this MOU?
Well, for me, in my opinion, this is a very, very big step in between us and NMUC after so many years of exploring opportunities in between us. I mean, we have Indian students from NMUC throughout the years, and they have been providing us a very, very great pool of talents and resources to cater our needs of talent in these logistic industries. So for this MOU upcoming onwards, I believe they are even deeper collaborations. It's not just in terms of the internships and job placement, but it's more on the designs of the courses with NMUC or the need from Hofat to have some different kind of trainings from the professors or a very different experience of opinion exchange in between the managements, and also of course to carry out a lot of CSR activities, to uplift and develop not just students but also the staff in Hofat Enterprise.
Very interesting. It's low. I believe that this collaboration will pave the way for us to have a very closer relationship with the industry, like your Horfat enterprise,
Hmm.
and students will gain because although they learn quite a number of things in the classroom, the theory, but they will see the practical application of those theories when they visit the industry. So, industry visits, industry talks, these kind of activities will enrich student knowledge and skills. So, thank you for joining us on this journey. And then you mentioned about the ups and downs. I believe there's a lot of pains and gains that you have gone throughout your maybe 29 years, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to share some of those pains and gains and how did you overcome those issues?
Well, throughout the years of experience, and of course, seeing my father's being the directors of the companies, throughout the years, I've seen really a lot of things that needs attentions, in terms of the injecting new kinds of energies, thoughts and of course, knowledge as a key component to growth the companies. Of course, like when we mentioned about nows, they are different kind of challenges. For examples, like in financials, for examples like getting the right talent, having solving the problem for our clients in terms of customs clearance, some sort of the truck availabilities and all that. So these are the ongoing either operational or non-operational challenges that we always face, But the only thing that I see that solve the problem is always through the usage, leverage of knowledge throughout academics input. We learn theory, we apply. We look at the bigger picture, we structure to sort it out with a more professional ways of doing. I think this has been a big leap for us throughout these 29 years in learnings. And of course, throughout this experience, we learned that we need input. It's not just in terms of funds, but of course, like working with the partners, for example, like schools, in order for us to gain new inspirations to grow further.
Okay, very interesting, and I think you're moving in the right direction. Um, when you mention about having, I understand you have about 40 NMUC students overall.
Yeah, more than that.
More than that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. Now, what are the characteristics of NMUC student that you like? They are always plus and
Downside,
downsides. So perhaps you can share some of the advantages and disadvantages of the students. Maybe certain areas that you would like NMUC to improve on.
Yeah. I mean, to be very frank, I'm the main person who will interview the interns and fresh grades, especially those who have taken courses in logistics programs. I mean, including students from NMUC or previously it's called NMIT. So what I like about the candidates from NMUC is actually how they have truly learned, not just from the textbooks, but when we ask them about, how they imply theories into a real life situations, how they have seen this industry runs, well, they are more engaged with what they have learned from. I think these are the main things that the industry is looking at. I mean, we don't want people who just read out and who just remember the text from textbook, but it's really to apply the theory and to understand how the industry works. And of course, it's been like a shortcut for us, because they already know so many things at first, rather than like coming in as a white plain paper that we have to paint them from the start. Yeah.
All right, great. If I may ask, in the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see the Horvat enterprise?
In the next 5 to 10 years, we are focusing more on the so-called employee enrichment, I would say, because we started to see the whole evolutions of the industries. And of course, in a big environment like in Johor, there are a lot of changes. So we see ourselves as a platform for all the staff to enrich themselves through a lot of programs, through a lot of trainings, activities, and of course, to focus on the mental health issue as well, being a part of the growth journey. So I think throughout these 5 to 10 years, aside from growing in business, of course, to cater the needs of the FDI coming into Johor, we also will be a good platform for employee enrichment.
Excellent, excellent. I think, especially our students, you'll have a lot of opportunities to engage with the Horvat enterprise, industry visits, industry talks, as well as internship and job placements. So, with that, I would like to get your advice to the students. What is the advice would you like to give to our students?
Well, if you ask me, I would say academic is always the top priority at the moment right now. Even though you have seen a lot of YouTuber influencers, skipping schools and all that, but I do think that for a right path of a human being, academic is always something that should be the top priority in gaining knowledge. Knowledge is always something that will drive a good deed for persons. It will always lead you to the right way and a better future.
Thank you very much. And I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. And we are looking forward to our collaboration that we have signed the MOU today. And wish you all the best. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you.